video of JMSpeedshop. Today we have my favorite car that is here for sale at passioncar.de. But this is a very special R129 model. It's an SL600, but it is just an SL70 edition. So that is not a 6-liter V12, but it is a 7-liter V12, and it is very rare car. They only built 150 cars of those, so it's very rare. So we're going to do a test drive later. That's very good. And going to show you around, show you all the details. So hope you're going to like that. So SL70 AMG, built between 1996 and 1997. So what was different than the normal SL600? So that's an AMG package. So that's bumper. That's the bumper, the wheels, the side skirts, and the rear bumper, of course. There's also an AMG muffler underneath. There's no muffler in the middle anymore, so this is deleted. So it sounds very good. So these ones are very luxurious GT cars. So fully leather interior, electrical seats. So there's also you can pump, you put air in the sidewalls and that sort of stuff. So that's not standard. This one has also the optional rear seat. You don't see them in all the R129s. So it's optional. So this one has already the 5-speed automatic transmission. That was from end of 1995, I thought. So AMG on the steering wheel. Very nice stitching on the dash. Also on the other side, electrical seats with memory. It's just a very nice car. Very luxurious interior. AMG trimming in here. Boot space about 235 liters. So there's no difference in boot space when you have the hard top on or not, or you have the soft top on. So there's no difference in these. It stays 235 liters. So but I think it's not bad for a car like this. AMG wheels, 18-inch wheels. Very nice, 275 in the rear, this one. In the front is 245. V12 rules, eh? Also side airbags in here already in 1996. Very nice seats in here. Yeah, the seats in the rear are just for, I don't know if everybody can sit in here, but it's very small. Yeah, very nice. So show you the heart of this car, the engine. So the big V12. So the people following my channel see a familiar engine, I think. This is the same engine I'm using in my 190 V12 project. If you're not familiar with that, have a look on my page. I'm using the standard engine, that's just a 6-liter normal version in my Mercedes 190. So this is an engine that is built by AMG. So it's a bored and stroked engine to 7 liters, 7.055 cc, so just over 7 liters. So 6 liters of 7 liters and 7-liter engine. Double overhead camshafts, so 2 camshafts. You have variable intake valves on the inlet. So from 1995 you don't have distributor ignition, you have coil plug ignition. This one is it also, of course. So yeah, very full engine bay. You cannot really see anything. So if I look to the exhaust manifolds, they look standard, the same as on my engine. So yeah, very big engine. can see it lays, the middle of the engine is perfectly above the front wheels. So let's do a test drive in this beauty, a very rare car. So, SL70 AMG. I think this is the rarest car I drove for the review videos I'm doing. So we're going to do very gentle with it. You don't want to break it, of course. It's also the first SL I'm driving, so that's also a nice experience. Very good first experience. So Jorge is also driving with me. He's working at Passion Cars as a sales manager, are you?
Yeah, sales manager in the workshop.
So if you want to buy a car here, you'll talk to Jorge here. He knows everything about Mercedes. So that's also why he's going with me, because he knows more about them than I am, I think. So yeah, very special. This car is based on an SL600. They are very, very expensive. They cost 320,000 D-mark. We just discussed it. It was an upgrade of 100,000 D-mark at that time. So it was, you could buy a very nice house for it in 1996. So first impressions is very smooth, just like a V12 should be. Inside the car you don't really hear the noise of the exhaust, not really noise, it's just a very nice exhaust sound, but outside you don't really hear it inside. Personally I really like these cars with the hardtop on, but that's just personally. So if I own one I never get the roof off, I think. So power wise it's really powerful. Original these cars came with 408 and 394 horsepower and 580 Newton meters. It depends on what year you had and if you got cat converters on it. But this particular model has 496 horsepower and 720 Newton meters. So the torque raise was 140 Newton meters. So you cannot get that only by displacement enlargement, because that's only a liter. So it has also different cylinder heads and modified cylinder heads and different camshafts. So it still revs to 6,000 RPM, so not more. So all the power delivery is in the same RPM range. So I feel that right away already. But so it's pretty powerful. So from 1995, end of 1995, they get a 5-speed transmission. So it's a 722.6, unbreakable transmission. Very smooth, so it's an electronic transmission. So you got also, for example, I'm now driving 80 kilometers an hour and it's only do 1400 RPM. So it's pretty nothing. So the rarity is 150 cars are made between 1996 and 1997. After that you got the SL73. It's only built 48 times. 48, yes, very rare. So when that engine got the displacement enlargement and the power got to 525 horsepower and 740 Newton meters. So the power of the displacement was almost 7.3 liters. Before this you had also SL72. That was an older, was also an engine with the same displacement as the called 7.3. But the power was also 525 horsepower, wasn't it? Something like that, huh?
525 also, yeah. Like the SL73.
Yeah. So this engine came also in the CL, the W140, and in the W40 CL and the W140S. But for the SL it was limited to 150. 150 was sold. So yeah, you can imagine when you got a price upgrade of 100,000 D-mark, but in 1996 it was a lot of money. It's about 50,000 euros upgrade over the price. It's, you had to have too much money to buy a car like this, but it's just to drive one like this is very special. For me, it's the favorite car they have for sale at Passion Cars at this moment. They also have an SLS, but I still think this one is more. You don't see them. You don't see these cars. You only buy these cars if you know what it is. Otherwise, it's around 100,000 euros, so you can imagine it's still a lot of money. But that's also a good thing. You cannot lose money on a car like this. It will only go up because of the rarity. So that's a very good thing. You feel it's pretty heavy on the front. Already Jorge told me that you can feel it when it's a difference between a V8 or a V12 because it's a heavy engine. And now you will feel it. The nose will lift off, I think. Feels like an airplane. It's just pretty cool. Oh yeah, it should do 0 to 100 under 5 seconds. On paper it should do 4.6, but we will see how good that acceleration is. Stays way to 20 liters and 100 kilometers. Not really interested in that gouge. So yeah, about 0 to 100 4.6 seconds, electronically limited to 250. I think otherwise this car will go easily over 300 kilometers. I don't think that's a problem. Because this gear ratio of these transmissions are that high. I thought with 6,000 RPMs you got 340 kilometers. It's possible, so with these wheels of course. So let's see. Oh. Struggle a little bit to get grip, but that's of course normally with 720 Newton meters. But I think in between accelerations are much better to do with these cars. From when you're rolling. Yeah. Above 100 is more impressive, I think. So, yeah, it really pulls. You can really feel that there's a lot of horsepower. Okay, so this SL70, very special, very rare car. If you're looking for something to invest in, I think, and a lot of fun, you have to take this one. I think it has only done 86,000 kilometers, so that's pretty nothing. So it's a very good condition. It's very nice inside in here. You got air conditioning, everything is in here. Drives very good, and it's only 150 made. So if you look at the final edition of an SLS, that's much more expensive than this. I think maybe 3 to 4 times expensive, and it's just as rare. And these cars are also going up in price, so it's a very good investment. So have a look on the website of passioncars.de for more information about this particular model and all other models. They have a lot of R129 SLs for sale, also all kind of different models. So have a look there, put a link below the video, also a link of this car where it's for sale. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube page. There's a button in the right corner. You can click on it, you go to my main page, have a look there. Also for the other reviews of a lot of nice cars. So this car is on the top of my wish list, if I ever had the money for it. And I think it will stay there for a long time. So we will see what is coming in the future for nice cars. It just drives very nice. It's not really a racetrack car, but if you're going for long distances on the autobahn, for example, it's just unbelievable. You get the limiter off, and a lot of people will be surprised if you drive by in something like this, because a lot of people will not know what it is. So, hope you liked the video. See you next time. Bye bye.